dear Capricorns. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. It's so good that you're here. So good to feel your energies. It makes me very happy. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and if you want to be notified whenever I publish new content, please hit the bell button with all. Just to let you know, I've been a bit more active on TikTok and Instagram also. Yeah, just so you're aware of this if you want to follow. It's just the same thing, Universal Power Tarot. It's very interesting. I'm letting my shadow like off the leash a lot more. So, yep, that's that. All right, my dear Cappies. First of all, I already pulled two cards for you. I actually meant to pull just one, which was from the Isis Oracle, and it's Abundance of Sotis, Stellar Blessings of the Celestial Goddess of Abundance, which I absolutely love. Like it's the Sun card, just stronger. You may have a strong connection with Ra, the sun god, also. This could be rather specific. But it's really amazing because it lets me know that your crops are really actually growing. So, yeah, so this is quite strong that your crops are going to grow because the sun, the blessings are being shown upon you and upon the work that you have done here on earth already, right? And I can see that something was in rubbles. Rubbles, is that how you say when something breaks down, when something is being destructed? But the dust from the rubble is settling, much like when you shake up a glass with dirt in it. Sometimes it then after some time will start to settle down. That's what I'm seeing here. But then what happens is quite miraculous. It's something you didn't expect. All of a sudden, Capricorn, something starts to bloom, and it is so freaking beautiful. I'm telling you, I love the energies, and it's going to make you so happy. I'm feeling my heart opening so strongly, solar plexus shining so brightly. I absolutely love it. It's like you're shining, you're becoming that sun here, Capricorn. I love it. Oh my God. And you're completely shining your light. It's like you're becoming Ra. It's like you're becoming God in a sense. There's a lot of forgiveness in this as well. A lot of compassion for others, because that's what that entails as well, right? A lot of responsibility with the great power that you have. And it immediately takes me to the other card that came out more or less by accident, right? Because I was just shuffling the cards as I always do to set the intention. And the love card popped out with the number 5, and they told me it's the medicine because it's either the an invitation, or the medicine, and it's the medicine in your case. And it's pay attention to how much you project onto others. This could be in romantic relationships, or in friendships, or in just anyone you meet, because we all have very, very different perceptions. But it looks to me like you're healing this aspect of yourself right now, no longer having to project something onto another person. If you have watched Sagittarius, then that was about a relationship, like a false flame, a karmic partner or a soulmate that you thought was one, or the one, but it turned out not to be. And for good reason too. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you do, because it's touching base here. It's like the more evolved version here of yourself, very gentle, very, very beautiful, very understanding of other people, because you've been there, you've touched your shadow, you've really healed, you've really let go, you really allowed the dust to settle here, because this takes time, right? For this you have to be patient. And I see this here too. I hope you can see it too in the reflection. It's the same thing, the same amount of love you have put in, you're going to get back only tenfold, only 100-fold. You see, this is all about self-love. I see the same circle here reproducing itself, because, and this is choking me up a little bit, I'm getting a bit emotional about this, because it's so beautiful. You really did understand something about what you put in, you also get out, just multiplied. So really understanding the importance of self-love, of self-care, but in a very deep sense. This has a lot to do with manifestation. If the outside world is crumbling, where do you go? Within. Because this is truly where you can find your peace. This is truly where you can find your love here in any situation. Because sometimes we forget, like with Sagittarius, when they were saying that there's a lot of magic in there. And Sorry. So as I was saying, there with Sagittarius, it was like there's magic coming back into your life, but with you, it feels like an amped up. So you're already in those magical energies here. Hi. Hi, my friends. Sorry about all the interruptions. There was so much going on. All of a sudden, it's much like your reading. All of a sudden, something comes in that may even feel a little bit overwhelming, but it's really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. And yeah, actually, it was also good that this card, that I accepted it the way it came out, because usually I wouldn't read these because they're in German. So it's very interesting that I received this very specific message for you before we pulled the cards. Of course, we also have a little bit of a channeling here for you. And what I got for you is not in the mood. Some of you may just not be in the mood. You've been working too much, Cappies. So slow down. You deserve it. You truly have come so far, and they really wanted you to know this. Your guides want you to know this, like that they see all of your efforts, all of your work, how far you've come. And some of you, from the stress that you may have encountered recently, you may have like a twitching eye or like twitching body parts, because that also affects our nervous system. But let me get to the beautiful abundance and to what's coming in here for you, which is quite, quite beautiful. So, Cappies, abundance in many forms are flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. Just say yes. Type in the comments a yes. I affirm. I claim this. I claim this abundance. The oracle of the abundance of Sotis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. Yep, there's definitely something about, reciprocity, being paid back for all the hard work that you've put in. Now we're going to start to pull tarot here for you, sweethearts. Let's see, Cappies, what we have. Now that we were in this awesome, beautiful energy for you here. Gosh, I so love this. Oh my goodness, you are really coming out of a freaking hard time, but it's over now. It is over now, Cappies. Okay, this is this is why the channeling came through with like you've had it. You're tired of it, right? And it's, but look at this, how freaking amazing this is. They go together so well. I want to show you something. Okay, if you want to learn tarot with me, by the way, or intuitively being guided, this is really for you, this channel, because I often show like what I see and how this goes together. It's like a stepping stone, right? Whatever hardship, the 10 of crystals, by the way, is the 10 of swords. So someone has really gone through, for some of you it was an ego death, to others it's just like, mental burden here, and you're being relieved of it though, because you've done enough, you've done so much work. This is that this one grows from that. So this is like, provided the soil, whatever hardship you went through, most of the time mental, could have also been anxiety, but it's really like relieving yourself of the mental stress. Because when we worry about the past, when we worry about the future, this is like a crazy state to be in, because none of these things happen, right? Especially when we're thinking about the future too much, like future worries. It doesn't serve us really, and we need to let go of us. And Spirit may have made sure that you're learning this lesson, and this is a very, very tough one to learn. Like, believe you me, I know you know this because you've just been through it, right? And here you have the sun rising up immediately in the background, right? And this is the sun right here, Ra, that we were talking about, right? You become it, and you become this. You become this abundance through self-love. You're learning to no longer worry about the future, because it's a conscious choice at some stage, and sometimes Spirit really pushes us in a certain direction so we can learn this. And this is a tough one, because they won't ease up on us until we get it, until we start to be like, okay, the other path is too painful. Let me step away from this. Let me do everything in my power to step away from whatever is plaguing me here and step into this energy, step into the gorgeousness of it all. And by the way, I'm doing a 30-day challenge right now over on Patreon, or I will start one very shortly. I already started for myself to see how I go. And I just announced it in the Sagittarius reading that that's what we're going to be doing. So if you want to join in, it's a 30-day challenge to listen to your inner guidance and maybe outer guidance also, to just sit still every morning, tap in, draw an oracle card, a tarot card, whatever it is that day, and then follow up on that guidance. And I'm very curious to see, because 30 days I think is a good period. So you can join in if you want to, if you feel so called. I think it's a very good thing, especially in this situation here. And I think you may have done something similar, or you may need to do something similar here, like a 30-day something. You really commit yourself to yourself. See this? You're really committing yourself to yourself. Um, and giving yourself the time of day and the time that is necessary for you to grow into this, to receive all of this beautiful abundance that is showing here for you. Really coming out of it. Another one? No, this one? Yes. So we're going to draw one more guardian angel card for you before we take it over to Patreon. Surrender. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Surrender. That's what this is about. Because then you let go of the past, right? And you let go of the future, or the future outcome, any desired outcomes, because you trust spirit so much. But this doesn't come without a process that you went through prior to this, right? It all comes with a process. So you have surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. This is that one. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. That was the compassion we were talking earlier about, right? Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your love will magically, your love, yes, your love will magically transform as well, but your life will also magically transform. So this is really an internal thing, much more than it is an external thing. And this is why we were saying in Sagittarius, I believe also, sometimes we're being presented, and the only way with circumstances where the only chance we have is to really go within, to find our peace, our wellness, our wisdom, our love on the inside. There's no other way you could go. You've explored all the possibilities, so you had to go within at some stage. And this is what the 10 of crystals is showing me here too. It's all leading you back to love. Okay, my friends, we're definitely going to draw more cards, because I'm very curious where this is actually leading you, where you're going, what this abundance is. And maybe to some of you, if you're still a little bit too much in the 10 of crystals and don't feel you're quite there yet, that it's the end, how you can get yourself out of those energies best. Okay, we'll ask all those questions over on Patreon. And if you want to follow us over there, link down below. If you want to book a private reading with me, you're most welcome to, or a 101 coaching, higher guidance coaching call session. All right, my friends, you find all the information down below. Please like, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you next time over there. Bye-bye.